ओम ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्रीहरिं परमानंदम उपदेष्टारमीश्वरं व्यापकं सर्वलोकानां कारणं तं नमाम्यहम्। Verse number 118. चित्तादि सर्वभावेषु ब्रह्मत्वेनैव भावना निरोधः सर्ववृत्तीनां प्राणायामः स उच्यते। Adi Shankaracharya very carefully uses this word pranayama. The common meaning of pranayama is nothing but is a technique, is a discipline, is a process by managing, controlling the prana, regulating the prana, you arrest your mind. And we have a lot of examples also we have seen. But here in this process, there is a lot of stress. And interestingly, as long as you are doing pranayama, that long your prana will be uplifted. Especially your urdhva prana, the prana will start moving upwards, which is being talked differently by people Kundalini Yoga. This chakra, this, that, all these things, is a completely fancy imagination to capture emotional people. You know better. When I was wandering, I cannot forget. I learned few things in my life during wonderment time. I was told when we were studying under Puja Swamiji. So Puja Swamiji used to say, look, suppose if you are really interested in food and to get seva, so better go to Punjab. Those days, okay, now things have changed entirely. In last 10, 15 years, Punjab really changed. However, so if you go to Punjab, they really feed you very well. And for me, it was first time I went wonderment time. The you can say aloo paratha, this bread stuffed with potato. When they gave me, I'm not telling you jokes. The moment you lift that aloo paratha, the ghee was dripping. Top, 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 top. First time in my life, I was shocked. And it was excellent. The way they took care of me, fantastic. But the interesting part was that there was one person who was serving me and he was very serious and he asked me one point. And I want to discuss with you. I said, yes, please. I have been practicing Kundalini Yoga, but my Kundalini is stuck in between. So will you please help me? And the way he was serious, I never knew that time, how to, present myself. And especially after good food, my mind is calm down, so everything is perfect. I said, I don't think I can help you. No, seeing you I can make out. I know you can only help. And you have been doing a lot of pranayama. I can make out because fellow is able to sense. I said, look, what can I do? No, please, please, please focus on. Please focus on. So I said, okay, fine. So where is your kundalini? Then, okay. Then I said, look, your kundalini is in stock in between your navel area. So I have to use this chakra word because if you don't touch chakra word there, it will not work. Okay. Exactly. You are really right. You got it. Then I said, okay. Then I said, no, okay, let me now work on to bring it up. Hey, now look, I am able to catch hold of the food of kundalini. And of course, I was serious. Then the fellow said, yeah, I could feel. Yes, yes, there is a moment, tell moment. Yes, also it's getting suffocated. Please, please pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. The way he became serious, you may believe it or not, neither I was in a position to laugh, nor I was able to digest. And one thought came to me. Na buddhi vedam jane. Don't create any difference. If the person is practicing, let him practice. I said, good, good, I tried, but don't worry. It will come. It will slowly happen. Don't worry. No, no, please help me when you are here 2 3 days. Please try to help. And if I believe it or not, I tried my best to escape from him as long as I stayed there. So, in short, when you do continuously pranayama, as we have been talking, your especially the sukshma aspect of pranayama will go to manomaya and vijnanamaya. So when this manomaya kosha and vijnanamaya kosha gets influenced by pranayama, and of course there will be some link with anandamaya too. And because of which you will have lot of vision, especially whatever decision you make or whatever you say, that has to happen. That is the outcome, but not for that sake one should do pranayama. But that is being put it very differently as kundalini. This is entirely different. All of you must be clear. But if you are practicing kundalini, nothing wrong in it. Now buddhi vedam janayat, please continue. But knowing the limitation, this is just spending some time, like, especially I remember we used to do it. In fact, now I have never done recently. Like, in our childhood, we used to play with this marble. So we were crazy. Now, suppose if I see some children, small boys are playing with marble, I can join with them. Okay, 5 minutes, I can play with them. But it's a fun, you understand? Not that I'm attached. It's a good. In fact, some people used to give in Italy marbles to me gift in the beginning days. Okay, because those days I used to talk a lot of examples on marbles. Okay. I don't know where are the marbles are there. However, so understanding the concept of pranayama is nothing, making me more and more sattvic. Whereas those who get into kundalini, they are more become tamasic. This is my personal observation. Including all sort of different things. This, pranic healing, this healing, another one was spiritual healing. So I have come across one person very nicely. I should bring this point also to you, all of you. When you, sorry, in front of me already Ajit is there here. Okay, I forgot Ajit. Okay. Okay, now buddhi vedam janaye, so I'll keep quiet. Okay. And I have to also thank, because of the spiritual healing, now Ajit is here, okay, with me also, okay. But thank God, he understood the limitation of it. But what a, drama, what a stage you cannot think of. That too in Chennai. However, so when you do pranayama, that too regularly, through pranayama, You can do anything and you can heal anybody you want. I'm again using this word very carefully. Through pranayama, you can do anything. Also, you can heal anybody. And that is how all these Mahatmas, when they bless, and it works. You don't have to spend time. Yes, in other methods, they have some tricks and techniques just to confuse you, confuse others. And of course, it's good for common people. It's very nice. And when you do pranayama for yourself, not for any purpose, but to make me more and more sattvic. So when I say more and more sattvic, what is the benefit of being sattvic? Me being sattvic gives one result at least, that I don't hold on to anything or anybody in my life. When I am more and more sattvic, I don't hold on anything or anybody in my life for my satisfaction, for my happiness, for my security. All of them are useful. All of them may be needed once in a while or once upon a time. But I am not dependent. And as you know, with this attitude, when you start doing it, so there is Puraka, there is Rechaka, there is Kumbhaka. So Puraka means to inhale, keep feeling. Rechaka means to exhale, to breathe out. Kumbhaka means like a kumbha, like a pot, you start retaining. How the pot retains the water. So you retain what? The breathing, the prana. And kumbhaka again is divided into two categories. One is antah kumbhaka, second one is bahya kumbhaka. So retaining within means the air is inside and you do retention. And other type of kumbhaka is you retain after exhalation. So breathing is out, there is no breathing, again you retain. In fact, that is the pranayama, bahya kumbhaka, not anta kumbhaka. In fact, bahya kumbhaka, he will help you, especially when one has got any panic attack. I can write it down, this as a prescription. If anyone has got panic attack regularly, has a panic attack or lot of fear, ask that person to practice, of course, under the proper guidance, Bahya Kumbhaka. It works fantastically. And interestingly, I have noticed when you do Bahya Kumbhaka, automatically your lifestyle will follow. And if your lifestyle does not support, don't worry. Bahya Kumbhaka, you cannot practice for a long time either. Continuing. Last class we saw the cessation of all thoughts through this faculty of remembrance, seeing all modification of mind, such as mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, mind, intellect, memory, and ego, as nothing but Brahman, is indeed called pranayama. So here is not mere inhalation or exhalation, but here, as you start seeing every aspect of your mind, you start looking at pranayama. How? Quickly, I can say this point. As you know, a gross person will look at things from gross way. An ordinary person will look at things in a gross way. If I am an ordinary person, to change my mood, I need to have food. That's why when people get depressed, most of the people, they develop junk food, keep munching. Because to become happy, they don't have any other means. So they depend upon food because food is a substance which takes care of every aspect of it, because where eyes are involved. Interestingly, because you can see how many sense organs are involved in the food. Eyes are involved. Ears also are involved because the crunchy sound, or while preparing the food, you have heard about a lot of things. And not only that, smell also involved. Taste also is involved. And also whether it's a creamy or not, softness, all these things are involved. Almost all five sense organs are involved in food. That's why if you observe, anybody becomes depressed, disturbed, when your mind gets disturbed, too much disturbed, you don't feel like eating at all. But if you manage to eat, don't worry, you will be able to manage. That's why you can closely monitor, but closely you can say, if you are becoming too eating oriented, that means deep within somewhere you are going through depression. That's why you need to work on this aspect very carefully. This is the truth. This is the reality. Now he says very carefully. Now when you have food from Annamaya Kosha, slowly you are trying to take care of Pranamaya Kosha, because when you take, let us say, junk food, spicy food, some breathing takes place, you understand? Sweating happens, this, that happens. So your prana changes. So through Annamaya, Pranamaya changes. Can you see? And because of Pranamaya changes, Manomaya also changes. But it remains only in the level of Manomaya, emotional level. It never goes to cognitive level, Vijnanamaya Kosha. Clear? Whereas here we say, because of cognitive change, Brahmatvena. So when you start looking at all your chitta, ahankara, all these four things are nothing but Brahman, there is a cognitive change. Now you start looking from top to bottom. So your decision-making faculty gives command to emotion. Hey, there is nothing. Laugh. Then when mentally you start laughing, what will happen to your prana? Will the prana be balanced or not? And when prana is being balanced, now what happens? Will you feel like eating? Observe. When you are really happy, contented, do you feel like eating? It's a small example I am giving. You will not. Because the energy that we have in this body, physical energy, don't worry. Even if also few animals join together, I don't think they can consume in 1 month, okay? Forget about me, myself alone. So coming back, if this is the case, now he says, look, working always, you take the help of pranayama, nothing wrong with it. But try to go to subtle aspect of pranayama, how it is helping your Manomaya Kosha and Vijnanamaya Kosha. That's why I don't allow or encourage any Vedantin to go for this Reiki, this spiritual healing, this pranic healing, this thing, because it is a trap, it is a bondage. Because you are making yourself gross. It is not helpful at all. How? He says carefully, look at that if this cognitive change happens, then what is to be done? Now he says, look, you need to look at what is Puraka, what is Rechaka. And of course, you need to know what is Kumbhaka. So 2 verses he himself says. Let us read. Nishedhanam prapanchasya रेचकाख्यः समीरणः ब्रह्मी वास्मीति या वृत्तिः पुरको वायुरीतितः ततः तद्वृत्तिनैश्चल्यम् कुम्भकः प्राणसंयमः अयं चापि प्रबोधाना अज्ञानं घ्राणपीडनम्. Just let us look at one after another. First thing is what we need to see. So Rechaka, he starts with Rechaka. In fact, if you observe traditionally, when we do pranayama, including our method, do we start with Puraka or Rechaka? Do we start with exhalation or inhalation? Definitely with the exhalation, never with inhalation, except in rituals. Because the concept is what? Because the more you exhale, the more you'll be able to inhale. Unless you are a modern man or woman. So you buy first because you see the sales. Then when you come back to home, there is no space in your cupboard. Then you remove few old things, put this new one. And without using, sometimes these new ones becomes old. And you have never used at all. Have you not seen that? You know better. Okay. Same thing also will happen. So first empty it out. The more you empty it out, the more it comes in life. This is the most beautiful thing happens. No. Let me empty it out because that is coming. It was already on the way. So now let me do clearance. Okay. Hey, that's not emptying it out. Okay. However, that's not our topic here. First, you need to do Rechaka. So you need to exhale all your vayus, all your breath, what we say as, that is what they say. So allow all your negativity. Negativity is nothing but your sense of dependence, attachment. So there is nothing called negativity, okay? Wherever you are attached, whether to positive or negative, makes no difference. The attachment is nothing but your negativity. Even if I am attached to my ego, I must both. That attachment itself is ego, so is negative. So here he says carefully that you need to, common language, you need to remove your negativity through the Rechaka. But what is negativity? So negativity is nothing. Looking at the universe as a truth, as a reality. Why you are attached? Why you are dependent? Because you think this is real. I may die, but it will continue. You understand? This is permanent. So the negativity lies that seeing the prapancha, this phenomenal universe, as a real, because it has got experiential existence. But it is not real. It is available for my perception experience like sunrise. Sunrise, the concept sunrise is definitely has its experiential existence. But is it real? Definitely not. So this cognitive change has to happen. No, I am a, karma kandi. I have to get up. I have to see sun. I know it is God, blah, blah. How can you say this? How can you say that? Thank you. Please continue the way you are. I think you are not fit for Vedanta. Na buddhi vedam jane. It was a nice statement, okay? So that's why here he says, first you need to see that what nishedham prapanchasya Rechakakhyah iti. The negation of the phenomenal universe is known as Rechaka, breathing out. Can you see? The moment you see the universe, while seeing the universe, you are negating its reality. Hey, this has got just experiential existence. Today is there, tomorrow will not be there. At the cost of me, I should not be affected. Remember, this is Dava Swami, okay? This is Puju Swamiji's example. I must say this that I think I had seen him or not seen him. Because I had seen some other Swami. Not, I don't think Swamiji's example. I had seen some other Swami related to this story. So there was a Swami. He was having a cottage, and what happened? This tin lead, all the oil comes. So he was storing because that will fetch some money. And he started storing wherever he finds this tin, he used to keep. Finally, all the tin became more important for him because anybody can take away. So he used to sleep outside his cottage. Putting the tins inside, he was sleeping outside. So Pujuswami used to call us Dava Swami. I can give you the beautiful example, to be very honest, a recent example. There was a Swami, now he's no more. He took because now all the Swamijis is coming because last night one of our friend left his body. So that's why this is coming. This Swami, took a cottage, very sorry to know, took a cottage in Surgasrama Rishikesh. I'm giving you the details. Just to be very peaceful, very nice, because only Swamiji stay there, nothing else. And next to him, there was another Swami staying. And God knows what happened between both of them. They went to stay there to become peaceful. They know what finally happened? The other Swami attacked him. This Swami died. We have plenty of examples like this. So also here, prapancha is prapancha. The phenomenal universe is universe. I don't have any problem. But I must not look at as reality. The moment I look at as reality, truth, then I have attachment. And once there is attachment, because of my dependence, I am insecure. The more I am attached, the more I am insecure, more dependent I am. That is called negativity. That is called rechaka. So rechaka means to be removed that. How? By negating in a cognitive way. So continuously, the moment it happens, that's why you say what? Try to see the limitations of it. Whatever tries to affect you, whatever tries to bug you, try to see that limitation. Ya vritti, and he says, what is that? Aham eva brahmasmi iti. I am indeed Brahman. So you accept. Then what you need to do? You need to inhale. So in Yoga Shastra, what they will say? When you inhale, think positivity, all positivity. Things comes in. All negativity goes away. So what is the best positive thing? It says, Aham Brahmasmi iti. Better than this, anything is more pure, more positive? Definitely not. That I am indeed Brahman. I am not a sinner. I am not dependent. I am not insecure. I am not stupid. I am not cretino, cretina, cretini, whatever. Okay. I am not that. I am indeed Brahman. So this thought, seeing me as Brahman, one side I look at this universe as negated, it has no experiential existence, and other side I am Brahman, and that is what is called as a puraka, breathing in. And tataha, once this happens, thereafter you need to do kumbhaka. So kumbhaka means what? Retention. So here anta kumbhaka mainly, and of course vahi kumbhaka you can do later on. So anta kumbhaka, what he says? Tad vritti naischalyam. So there is Naischalyam. Naischalyam means steadiness. The steadiness of that thought called I am Brahman means committed to that teaching. Here, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Japam will not work. So, committing yourself to the teaching. And what is this teaching? That entirely one side is what simultaneously continues. This world, this prapancha that I experience has its experiential existence, but not reality. But I am indeed Brahman. Mind starts dwelling upon this all the time. And when there is steadiness of this thought, no fluctuation, no doubt, that is what is called kumbhakaha. Ayam pranasayamaha prabodhanam iti. This is called pranayama for the wise people. Whereas ajnanam apicha grahana pidanam. Whereas for ignorant people, for common people, do you know what is pranayama? Pranayama is nothing, grana pidanam, torturing the nose, because you have to hold the nose, you have to, all these things. So that means what? Torturing the nose. More of it, we will see. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, all of you.